Hey guys, this is Nalini here. Welcome to my channel. In today's tutorial, I'll be showing you how to make this beautiful flower coaster. This flower coaster looks like a flower in both ways, as it's in a flower form. And what you can do if you're putting it in a bin or a basket to show it beautifully, you can just fold it. The right side should be inside, and just fold it and roll it like this, and you can just tie a string here, and your beautiful flower is ready over here. And you can just place it in a basket, like 4 or 5, how many coasters you want, and it'll be a absolute beautiful centerpiece or a table centerpiece. So I hope you like this tutorial and you decide to make it. So if you like my video, if you like this tutorial, then do subscribe to my channel, like, share and subscribe, and do comment and let me know how you found this. And if you decide to make it, then you can send it to my Instagram. The link will be in the description box. So let's get started. So the materials which we are using is DK yarn. It is number 3, and the hook size mentioned is 4.5. And then I'm going to use some aran yarn. This is some scrap yarn which I have, so I'm going to use that. And this is number 4. Then we are going to use the hook 4.5 millimeter, and a darning needle or a tapestry needle, and a pair of scissor or thread cutter. So to begin, there are 2 ways you can do it. One is you can just make a slip knot. So to make a slip knot, this is how I make a slip knot. So we just hold the yarn like this, and then with the help of your hook, just twist the yarn like this, pinch it here, bring the loop up, yarn over and pull through. And then you can just tighten the knot by pulling the tail. And now you can just make 6 chains, 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. And then you have to make a slip stitch to close the round in the very first chain which we made. So this is the one. So just insert your hook, pull up a loop and pass it through the working loop, and your circle is closed. And then you can make 14 double crochets in this. You have to chain 3 and make 14 double crochets, or you can make a magic circle. So to make a magic circle is the same process as the slip stitch. Magic circle is nothing but a loose slip knot. So what you have to do is same way, hold your yarn like this and just twist your needle with the yarn, pinch it here, bring the loop up, and here what you have to do is yarn over and pull through, but do not pull the tail to tighten the circle, and your magic circle is ready. So your loop will be standing like this. So just hold it and twist it, and then you have to chain 3. So 1 2 3. So why I told you both the methods, because when you chain 3 and make your double crochets, it will leave a small gap, but in a magic circle you can just close the entire thing. You can just pull the tail and close the circle completely. So it's upon you, like what you prefer. If you are fine with that small hole which comes in the middle, then you can go for that, or you can go for the magic ring. So now we have chain 3. So we are going to make 14 double crochets into this ring. So to make a double crochet, what we have to do is yarn over and insert your hook into the circle. So now as you can see, the double side has come towards your left. That is the yarn tail and the loop. So you have to crochet around this. So you have to include the tail also while you're making your double crochet. So yarn over, insert your hook and yarn over, pull up a loop, 3 loops on your hook, then yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So this is the way you're going to make your double crochet. I'll show you again. Yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop, and when you're making a double crochet, just hold here at the root of this loop, so that will give you support to make your stitch. So see, I'm holding here, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So this way we are going to make a total of 14 double crochets. So I've already made 2, so I'm just going to go ahead and make 14. So and we're done making 14 double crochets. So now what we have to do is this tail, we have to pull this slowly. Just hold your work here and pull it slowly, and just keep straightening this point, otherwise it will curl like this. And just pull it and the circle will get closed. So if you want it completely closed, then you can just pull it tighter. If you want to leave it, you can just leave it at this point. So I want it completely closed, so I'll just pull it nice and tight. Sorry. And the circle is closed, as you can see. So now we will end the round by making a slip stitch on the first stitch. So as I always say, the first stitch is on top of your chain 3 or your first double crochet. So this is my first double crochet, so just one stitch before that. So this one is the first stitch. I'll just show you. So this is the first double crochet, so one stitch before that is your first stitch. So insert your hook into that, yarn over, pull up a loop and pass it through the working loop, and your first round is done. Now we'll go to the second round. So to go to the second round, we need to chain 3 again, 1, 2 and 3. And now we are going to make 14 sets or 14 double crochets with 1 increase in them. So that means that we have to make 2 double crochets into each stitch. So 14 set of 2 double crochets in each stitch. So here we go. So this is our first one, second one. So we are making into the same stitch where we made our slip stitch and chain 3. Then we'll go to the second one, so we have made 2 double crochets into the same stitch. Then we are going into the next one and we'll make 2 double crochets into the same stitch like this. So we have made 2 double crochets in each stitch. So this way we have 14 stitches, so we should have 14 sets of 2 double crochets. So I'll just finish this and meet you when I come to the end. 13 and this is the 14th set. So before ending the round, just you can just count whether you have 14 sets or not. So to count, you just have to see in each stitch you'll find this V shape of your stitches. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 and 14. So this chain 3 is not counted as a stitch. And now we can just make a slip stitch into the first stitch. So as I told you, on top of the chain 3 or before your first double crochet, this one is your first stitch. So just insert your hook and make your slip stitch like this. And now we're ready to go to the next round. So in this round we had made sets of 2, that is 1 stitch and 1 increase. So now in this round what we are going to do is make a set of one double crochet in one stitch and 2 double crochet in the next stitch. So like this there will be 14 sets of that. So 1 double crochet in one stitch, 2 double crochet in one stitch, 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, 1 2 1 2, like that, 14 sets. So I'm gonna chain 3 first. So 1 2 and 3, and we are going to work our first double crochet in the same stitch from where we have made our slip stitch and chain 3. So just yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And now into this next stitch, which is this one, we are going to make 2 double crochets. So 1 2. So this is our one set. Now I'll make one more set with you. So into the next stitch, which is this one, 1 double crochet, and into the next stitch, 2 double crochets. So like this I'm going to work in each and every stitch, 1 2 1 2 1 2, like this. So I'll just finish this round, and you at the end of this round you should have 14 sets of 1 double crochet in one and 2 double crochet in the second one. So I'll meet you here. And I've come to the end of the round and I have last 2 stitches remaining, so we'll make a 14 set here. So 1 and 2 double crochets. So I have here a total set of 14 stitches, which includes 1 double crochet in one stitch and 2 double crochets in one stitch. And now we can just go ahead and finish our round by making slip stitch into the first stitch. And now we'll go for the next round. So in the next round we are going to make 14 sets of 1 1 2, that is 1 double crochet in one stitch, 1 double crochet in one stitch, and 2 double crochet in the next stitch. Hi, it's me again. Sorry to interrupt the tutorial. So I just wanted to share one thing. Now this coaster measures around 17 centimeters in diameter. Suppose you find this too big to be called a coaster, then what you can do is either you can skip this 1 2 3 4th round, or suppose you don't want to skip it, because if you skip the 4th round, then it will, I think, be too small for a coaster. So what you can do is either skip the round, or you can substitute the double crochets of this last round with single crochets. You can follow the same pattern what is supposed to be done in this round, the 4th round, but substitute the double crochets with single crochets, and then the size will be a bit smaller. Okay, all the best. So 1 1 2 1 1 2. So like that we are going to make 14 sets of 1 double crochet in one, 1 double crochet in one, and 2 double crochet in the third one. So first we are going to make chain 3, 1 2 3, and now 1 double crochet into the same stitch, then 1 double crochet in the next stitch, then 1 double crochet in the 2 double crochet in the next one. So 1 and second double crochet into the same stitch. So our one set is complete. So again in the next stitch 1 double crochet, in the next stitch 1 double crochet, and into the next stitch 2 double crochets, 1 and 2. So you can just go ahead and finish making your set, that is 1 double crochet in one, 1 double crochet in one, and 2 double crochet in the third one. I'm sorry. So we'll just finish this and I'll meet you at the end. So we've come to the end of the round and I have my last 3 stitches remaining. So let's make it together. So 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, and in the last stitch 2 double crochet. And now slip stitch on the first stitch, like this. And here we can just finish this round by making one chain and cut the yarn, and then you can just pull it out and just pull the tail, and we are ready to add our second color. Suppose you want to make this little bigger, then you can just go for the next round, which will be 1 double crochet in 3 and 2 double crochet in the fourth one. So you're going to make 14 sets of that. Now in this it is 1 1 2, so in your next round it will be 1 1 1 and then 2. So like that you're going to make your next round, and however big you want to make it, you just have to do that. So you just have to keep adding one stitch. So in this it is 1 1 2, in the next round it will be 1 1 1 and then 2. So but I think so this is enough for a coaster, so I'm just going to go ahead with the next round. So I have my second color, and now what we have to do is just make a slip knot, and then you can just insert your hook into you can insert it into any stitch, but I always prefer inserting the hook into the very first stitch, which was where we ended it the last round. So just insert your hook there, then insert your hook into this one, the slip knot. You can just hold the tail together so that they can get weaved in naturally. So just bring this slip knot out like this. Just hold both the tails like this. And then make 3 chains. 1, 2 and 3. You can just pull this white one. Okay. So now this is counted as a stitch. So now what we're going to do is we're going to make 1 double crochet into that same stitch. So like this, and then we are going to chain 2, 1 and 2, and then again we are going to make 2 double crochets into the same stitch. So 1 and 2, and now our first set is complete. Now what we're going to do is we're going to skip 3 stitches. So 1, 2 and 3, and into the fourth one we are going to make this set. So here what I would suggest is don't use this white tail as when you work, these 3 stitches will be open, so this white yarn will be seen. So just leave it and just hold the blue one, the same color one, and we're just going to skip the first 3 stitches, 1 2 3, and into the fourth one make the same one, 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. So 1 2 3, and into the fourth one 1 2 2 double crochet, chain 2, and then again into the same stitch we're going to make 2 double crochet. And one more thing what I wanted to say is here I'm using a different yarn number or a yarn size because I don't have this white color which I wanted to use in this in the same thickness, so that's why I'm using this. It's not necessary that you have to use this. If you have the same thickness of yarn in another color, you can go ahead with that. So I have made my next set. Then again I'm gonna skip 3, and into the fourth one I'm gonna make that set again. So 1 2 3, 3, chain 2, 3. So like this we have to keep making this. Now again I'm gonna skip the next 3 stitches, and into the fourth one I'm going to make the same set, which is 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. So keep making this. You'll keep skipping 3 stitches, and into the fourth one you have to make your set. So I'll just finish this and join back. And I've come to the end of the round, and we're just going to make the last set. So 1 2 and 3, and this is the fourth one. And now we can just make a slip stitch on the first stitch, which is before this one, or on the top of chain 3, this one. So just make a slip stitch. So we're ready for the next round, and I forgot to mention that these sets are total 14. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 and 14. So for the next round what we're going to do is, we've already made a slip stitch, so just make one chain and then just make a single crochet in the same this gap which is there in between these two. So just go into that and make a single crochet like this. And now into this space, the chain 2 space, we're going to make 4 double crochet, chain 2 and 4 double crochet. Here it is 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. Here it will be 4 2 4. So after making your single crochet, directly you have to go into this. So we are going to make a slip stitch in this one. Suppose you're not, if you might find difficulty in recognizing the stitch, so you can just insert a stitch mark over here to know where you have to do the slip stitch when you finish the round. So we're going to make a double crochet, so 4 double crochets into the chain 2 space. 1 2 3 4 double crochets, chain 2, and then again 4 double crochets. 1 2, you can just push the stitches a bit if there's no space. 3 and 4. And then again in this gap between the two, this shell kind of formation which has happened here, so in this gap you have to make a single crochet after your 4 double crochet. So just insert here and make your single crochet, and then again into the next chain 2 space between these 2 double crochets we're going to make the same pattern. So 4 double crochets, 2, 3, 4. 4 double crochets, chain 2, then again 4 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, and oops, 4 double crochets. So this completes our flower petal. So we're going to make 14 sets of these in each chain space. Now after this petal, into this gap we're going to make a single crochet, and then again we are going to follow the same pattern. So it's always going to be 4 double crochet, chain 2, 4 double crochet. So it will be here 4 2 4 excuse me, and then in this gap we are going to make single crochet, then again the 4 2 4 set, then in the next gap single crochet. So we're going to make total 14 of these. So I'll just finish this and join you back when I come here. And I've finished my last petal, and if you notice the color is a bit different because my yarn got over here. This is one thing that every crocheter dreads, whether their scrap yarn or whatever yarn they're using, whether it'll be sufficient for the entire thing. So anyway, I have joined another color, but the texture or the color is a bit different, but anyway, I've made my last petal. So now what we're going to do is we're going to join in the first single crochet which we made. So as I told you earlier, if you have marked it, it's okay. Otherwise, this is the single crochet, as you can see. Yeah. So this was the single crochet, if you can see, and this is the stitch on top of this one. So we just need to insert a hook into that and make a slip stitch, and then we can just cut the yarn and pull it out, make it tight. So if now, since my yarn was a bit thick, it's become a bit curly, but I'll just go ahead and iron this. I'll just steam this so that the stitches fall into its place. So I'll just be back. So I have done the ironing. I've ironed it with a steam iron, and this is how it looks. And the last thing which is remaining is hiding the ends, the tail ends. So what we have to do is just use your tapestry needle. Sorry, there's a train passing by. And then you just have to, this is the back side, by the way, this is the right side, and we are going to go to the wrong side like this, and then just pass your needle through some stitches and get to this petal. And once you're here, then just pass your thread or your yarn through these stitches so that they can be hidden inside them. Then you can just go back, just leave the first loop and then insert your needle and just go back like this, and then you can just cut the extra yarn tail. The same you can do for this one. Since this is a smaller tail, it won't be sufficient. It'll be difficult for you to go inside the stitches with this in the eye of the needle. So what you have to do is just go through the stitches first, avoid this first one, Then the next one, you can just go in the stitches like this and just pass it through some more stitches like this, and then you can just thread it and bring it out. And then this is the last one, and since this one has been hidden in the work, what you can do is just pass your needle through some stitches and just let this pass through the stitches, the small yarn tail. You can cut it off or you can do this like this. And this one I'm just gonna hide it in these stitches. That's it. And we are done. So here's a beautiful flower coaster. So you can just take the color of your choice for the petals or the main part of the coaster, and you can just make it into beautiful little coasters like this. And the way you can just fold it is just let the right side be inside and then just fold it and then just roll it like this, and it becomes a beautiful flower. And you can just tie a string over here, and if you want to make a set, you can just make it and just make a basket. If you want to know how to make the basket, I'll just put a link of the flower pot coaster which I had made. So in that, the basket the method is there, so you can just follow that pattern and you can make a basket if you want, and then just make a few coasters like this, and you can just tie it and just keep place them in that basket, and they will look absolutely pretty. So I hope you liked this tutorial. Do try this. It's a simple pattern and it's really beautiful. And you can just alter the size as I've told you before, how to increase the rows, or if you want it to be smaller, you can just skip the outer round, and you can just make it in whatever size you want, and it will look beautiful. So again, just for my fun, I'll just show you again because I just love doing this. Just look at this. So do try this, guys, and if you like this tutorial, then do subscribe to my channel, like, share and comment. And if you decide to make this, then I'd love to see it. You can send it to my Instagram. So I'll post the link in the description, so you can follow me through there on my Instagram, and you can send me the photos of what you make, and I would love to see it, and I'll definitely give you a shout out there. So until our next video, bye bye.